late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yo, dang, it feels like a minute since I made a video. It really does. I don't know when the last time I made a video, but I did say I was retired, in retirement. But I'll be back come October. I think they released the NBA schedule, the full NBA schedule this year. And I was actually looking at the schedule. It's weird saying NBC games being played on NBC Peacock now. But yeah, I'll be back come October. In a form of, I'm still trying to figure out the form of how I'm gonna come back, because mainly the reason I'm coming back is because of what the Bucks have done this off season, and I'm intrigued now by it because I did not expect them to do what they did to get Miles Turner. But anyways, so expect me to be back around October. Turn that off, and I'll occasionally come back for the next few months making videos, but October is the set goal for me to return. And let me fix my AC right quick. I don't know why it's acting like that. Thank you, car, for putting on the proper. Hey, wait a minute. Why is this thing at 85 degrees? It's already 95 degrees right now outside. Sorry about this. I am making this video in my vehicle. But anyways, I saw something. So I was gonna make another video about James Harden, because I saw some people cooking James Harden, and people are finally seeing what I've been saying about James Harden, and many of us have been saying about James Harden, but I'll come back later to make that video. But I saw this, checking my emails, and I haven't seen this about John Stockton right quick. Where'd it go? Where's the article at? As we all know, some of us who actually watch basketball, not just watch LeBron's. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm keeping it appropriate for now, but we all know who John Stockton is. Former great Utah point guard. I consider him a top 10 point guard of all time. I don't know how he got kicked out of there. I don't know how he got kicked out of the top 5, but I guess he actually played the point guard position the way it's supposed to be played. But anyways, John Stockton, he's very vocal about how he feels about certain things in our society. I know he was very vocal about the whole COVID vaccination thing, but he's very, very vocal about today's NBA. And I think he was on an interview with the Basketball Network. And this is what he has to say about the current NBA. John Stockton admits he is not watching the NBA anymore. The main reason? It's too soft. He's quoted saying, "Fans want you to go out there and do what they can't do. Not go out there, shake hands, and hug." See, we all know John Stockton played in the 80s and 90s. When the NBA was not necessarily brawling all the time, but there was brawls in the NBA. In this article, it says brawls were almost like a regular fixture, especially in the rugged 80s and 90s. Now, today's game is a pointless spectacle, a positionless spectacle, not pointless. Anyway, it's pointless basketball being played out there, but a positionless spectacle where nearly everyone from the smallest guard to the tallest big man is encouraged to fire away deep in the name of analytics and offensive efficiency. The bruising battles in the paint have been replaced by pace and space and load management. All of that has made a number of players from the past eras to distance themselves from the game they once lived and breathed. And for one of the greatest floor generals the league has ever seen, the changes have been enough to kill nearly all interest in tuning in. I'm gonna keep going, because they're gonna talk about what John Stockton has been doing so far since he retired. He also has been quoted saying, "I'm not watching a bunch of it. Life's busy. Things that I see, I do think is soft when you have guys that can take like 20 days off. What do they call it? Load management. Can you imagine your dad coming? I'm gonna take a few weeks off from work, you know? Well, who's going to feed us then? These guys do it, and they're supposed to be examples, and the league allows it," he pointed out. Remember, John Stockton is a player, and his career is built on durability. Stockton famously missed 22 games in 19 seasons. Seeing stars routinely sit out without injury is a tough pill to swallow for him, and he doubts this trend will stop anytime soon. Stockton doubled down on his view of the modern product. For him, the game's heart isn't just about skills, about combat, about rivalry, and giving the fans a battle they can't get anywhere else. The load management, the salaries are off the charts, the style of play. These kids are talented. Man, they can make shots. But because they can make shots, everybody thinks they should be taking them. There is less strategy. There's less physicality. I think people are looking for gladiators out there. I don't know about that. They want you to go to war. They want you to go out there and do what they can't do. Not go out there and shake hands and hug each other. The league is just way too soft. In this article from Yahoo Sports kind of co-signs that. So today's players are too soft, the competition is too friendly, true rivalries are few and far in between. While the league is still filled with undoubtedly skilled and talented athletic marvels, Stockton believes it's missing its edge that it once defined it. Whether the competitive spirit can ever return in the era of billion-dollar TV deals, multi-million-dollar superstars remains to be seen. But for players like Stockton and many others who thrive in that old-school do-or-die environment, the NBA he sees today feels more like an expedition than war. And for him, that's enough reason to keep the channel on something other than basketball. And that pretty much ends the article. You know what? I do agree with him. And many of us can't not sit here and deny it, because many of us have said it. I've seen it in the comment sections, how soft the league has gotten, how the load management has ruined the league. LeBron has ruined the league. He did not say that, but we know LeBron's shenanigans have contributed to the downfall of the quality in play. Because if you're the face of the league, most people are going to follow the leader. That's just naturally what humans do. What John Stockton said, he's not lying. He's 100% right. This league has gotten too soft. There's no more rivalry. There's no more people butting heads. No one liking each other. There's no more. Let me use this as an example. There's no more, not so much these days, but there's no more like Ravens, Steelers type atmosphere anymore when these teams don't like each other. I think the closest to that you might have gotten is probably maybe Pacers and Bucks. But that's it. Outside of that, no one's really out there not liking each other. It's just a big, happy, fun TV show for 2 hours. So, yeah, I have to agree with John Stockton with that one. And he's not lying, but I know some people freaking catch fit reading that, or just saying the old man just being an old man, or being old school and all kinds of insultory stuff that they be saying these days when you come up with facts to dismiss what you're saying about them. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. Tell me what you guys think.